Don't be your own worst enemy. What shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who could possibly be against us? Here's what the devil always seems to believe. He believes that we don't believe. And he's sure that we're going to live by our feelings because we haven't remained strong in living by faith. So if he can get you not feel, this is a common prayer when I travel. Can you just pray for me? Can you please pray for me? I'm not making fun of people. I'm just being real. Are you okay if I'm just being real? I'm not making fun of people. What? Can you just pray for me? Please pray for me. Well, what's up? I don't know. There's just something. I just don't feel, there's something blocking. I don't know. I just feel like you need to pray for me. And I'm like, no. No. I'm not going to pray for you. And teach you to continue to live by feelings and you're waiting to feel better to believe you're better? No, you don't even know what you want me to pray for. You're just living like there's just this fog over me. Okay, well, the Spirit of God's in you. Why don't you let the Spirit of God in you get greater than the feeling of the fog that you're saying is over you? See, we've learned to minister to each other in a sensual world. The reason we're supposed to live by faith and it's only possible to please God with faith is because it separates you from living sensual. See, in the fall, you live sensual. In Christ, you live by the Spirit. By the Spirit is by faith. In the fall of man, in the carnal side of life, you're just living sensual. You're just waiting to feel better. You just feel like, well, I just feel like something's heavy on me. Okay? So lift your hands right now real high, will you? Okay. Yeah. And say, no, this is what I do with people. When they come up for prayer and they ask me to pray like that, I'll never pray for them.
That's how many people need to raise their hands.
No, they're all good. They just thought I was good. So I'll say to the person, lift your hands with me right now. Say, Father, I so appreciate your amazing love for me. Oh, I appreciate your amazing love for me, Lord. See, all of a sudden when I lead them in this line of prayer, it's a line of prayer they're not even used to because they're so used to just asking for prayer for every feeling, bump, and bruise. They're not even communing with God. They're trying to get God through others. They've turned Christianity and the move of God into God answering the prayers of people towards their life so they feel better. Are you guys okay? I promise you, if you teach yourself to live sensual like that and you continue, senses are a dime a dozen. You'll wake up with all kind of corny, crazy, wacky feelings. And Satan's sitting back there going, ain't they a trip? And they're all like, Jesus, Jesus, oh. Can you get this off of me? There ain't nothing on you. When you start believing that stuff, it infringes your identity.
Yes, it does.
Infringes your identity. And they got a lot of other people that mean well and intend well, and they're all praying for you to feel better, but they're empowering you to stay sensual in your living. That's why the people that ask for prayer for that ask for prayer for those things constantly. And that's why they're not doing good a lot, because they're relating to how they're feeling, and they think if they're not feeling good, they're not doing good. But if you're not believing good, you'll never be doing good. I hope I'm making sense. The last thing I want to live by is feelings. The last thing I want to do is wake up in the morning and go, oh no, I felt like this 2 weeks ago, and I know what that day was like. Oh God. And you didn't even get out of bed, you're on your cell phone. Hey, can you pray for me? It's just, I feel like it's going to be one of these days, man. And you didn't even think of talking to Jesus. You're just calling your friend in the name of the Lord. But you didn't even think of talking to Jesus. You just grabbed your cell phone and you're calling your friend for prayer. Hey, I need prayer. Hey, can I pray? I'm really concerned that we have raised up and nurtured a ministry-crazed people. I know people get mad at me when I talk like this. But I think we want ministry more than we want truth. And I think we just want somebody to relate, to touch us. But you can and not change what you believe. And 2 days from now, you're going to need somebody else to pray for you. You're going to go, ooh. But you're still going to believe wrong, so after you're done, ooh, you're ah. And then you need prayer so you can ooh, and after you get prayer, you're ah. That just sounds messed up. I hope you're all right. In fact, this is going to be heavy. Uh-oh. It's going to be heavy. It just hit me, though. It's going to be heavy.
Don't make me fall on my chair again.
No, stay there. Stay there. Stay right there. If we don't get what I'm saying and just continue to ask for prayer and try to get touch, we're going to diminish the touch, the power of his touch, by not changing what we believe. Because all of a sudden we've been touched 4,000 times and we still need touched. Why don't you live touched? You know what's wrong with me? You all know there's something wrong with me. For years, I've been coming down here. I've been out like this the whole time I've been coming down here. You know why? I live touched. I live touched. I ain't gonna let one feeling that doesn't produce life have a voice in my life, even if I feel it. You think I'm gonna remember something from yesterday and get grayed out? If it don't line up to truth, I'm gonna thank God I'm free. I'm gonna go into a worship tangent.
Right?
Come on, man.